Good afternoon. It is Friday, first day of December, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just wanted to wait for these markets to close. What a day this was. I looked at the gold market earlier in the day. It was down $2, $3. Once again, it was under pressure. And then all of a sudden, in a blink in the eye, it was up $8. I refreshed my screen. It was up $14. I knew something had to be going on. So I turned on the news, and it had to do with this Flynn. He pleaded guilty, lying to the FBI. Gold popped on the news. Dow was down over 300 points at one time. This is not, the makings of a turnaround. It's funny, though, that when the proverbial you-know-what hits the fan, they go to gold. It just proves that they go to gold. All right. I remember I told this story once before. Many years ago, I used to listen to Joe Patagula on the radio, and he was working for or promoting a gold company. And every night at 10 p.m. he would have a radio show. It was very interesting. And I remember one time they would call him up and they'd be like, well, what's going on with gold? Why isn't it reacting to all this? And then all of a sudden, one time it just popped, and people would say, they're not scared, and he said maybe they're just not scared enough, and that's what it is. Maybe they're just not scared enough. They're whistling past graveyards. So here it is. It just goes to show you that any news event like this, and gold could turn on a dime. That's why I know there's a lot of traders out there. I know one particular trader on our site seems to be very well. But you know what? It's good to just hold the physical gold and silver. You don't want to be short going into a weekend like this. Okay? I would hate to be short going into a weekend like this, when this news happens. So anyway, but again, this is not this type of action is not long lasting. It reminds me when I graduated from college many years ago. I went to Barnes and Noble. I was looking at the book section, the career section. I picked up this book called "What Color Is Your Parachute?" All about career and jobs and the interviews and resumes and so on and so forth. And I think they come out with a new volume every year. But this was many, many years ago. I browsed through the book. I didn't buy it. Not recommending it either necessarily. But there was one thing in the book that always stuck out to me, even to this day. And I tell it to people. The author said, and very right, he said, you can get hired for the right reason. You can get hired for the wrong reason. You can get fired for the right reason, and you can get fired for the wrong reason. Welcome to the world of work. I never forgot that. Never forgot that. To this day. Made a long-lasting impact on me. And same with this gold reaction today. Gold can go up for the right reasons. Gold can go up for the wrong reasons. Gold can go down for the right reasons. And gold can go down for the wrong reasons. So I don't know if this is going to last. It ended up today. It was up about $5, $12.79. Now, the 20-day moving average, 1286. There was a lot of technical damage done these last couple of days. So it's underneath the 20-day, which is 1286. It's underneath the 50-day, which is 1287. It's underneath the 100-day, which is 1291. And it's slightly above the 200-day, which is 1276. So it's managed to get it back above that 200-day moving average. Dollar was down 92.88, down 19 cents. Oil clearly above 57 a barrel now. Now it's 58.29. It was up 89 cents. Dow, S&P, and the NASDAQ were pretty much, they all rallied back on this news. Dow was only down 44 points, 24,227. Percentage-wise, it's nothing. The S&P was down 6, 26.41. The NASDAQ down 27, 68.46. Even Bitcoin is holding up there, 10,769. The VIX had some sparks there today. It was up 4%. I was looking at these bonds though again. The prices were all up. That was that fear trade today. Everybody went into the bonds, so the yields were down across the board. But I'm looking at, as far as that spread, the spread between the 1 and the 30 year, 1.144. You can tie up your money for 29 extra years to get 1.1% more. It's incredible. We need to watch this because there's so much noise going on right now. We need to stay focused on this. The 2 year, the spread between the 2 and the 30, 0.97. And the spread between the 5 and the 30, if you remember yesterday, was 0.69. It actually narrowed. It's down to 0.64. So this is really telling people. So we got to watch this yield curve closely. Keep your eye on the yield curve. And it looks like this tax bill is going to pass. Almost looks like a given. I think they're going to be voting later on today. Now, is it going to be buy a rumor, sell the news? I'm not so sure. I don't know if anything can derail this stock market, I'll be honest. I said I don't think this was a one-way trade anymore. Okay, and I took money out. And I'm okay with that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But we'll see if this is all priced in or not. So that's about it for today. Just wanted to make it brief today. Beautiful day out there. Lot to really digest here though. So if you can get out, take a nice walk. Beautiful weather, even for the 1st of December. Nice weekend is planned. So enjoy your weekend. Thank you all for your viewership. Thank you all for your comments. This was like I think this is my 90th video. So I'm approaching that 100 video mark. And, we're getting some nice following. We get 40 views, 50 views, 80 views. So again, I want to stay true to what my purpose was. I've been in this gold market for 18 years. Okay. I've made a lot of mistakes. I'll be honest. I've seen a lot of things, read a lot of things, learned a lot over 18 years. Like to share that with you. This again, it's not going to be about, fear porn. It's not going to tickle your ear with there's people out there. I mean, there's one guy, he's calling for, I think, $10,000 gold by this week. I mean, this is what's out there. Okay. This is a lunatic fringe. So, I want to try to help steer people away from the carnival barkers and the PT Barnums and add some value. So I really appreciate your viewership and your comments to everyone out there. Have a nice weekend, people. Ciao.